Yeah, I don't think your gas is supposed to look like chocolate milk. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and have another update on the car. Was emailing my tuner back and forth, and he saw that the fuel, the fuel trims were in the negative, which means the computer was cutting fuel for whatever reason. So I have to do some work to this car anyway, so I'm about to pull it in the garage. But one thing he told me to do is clean the MAP sensor. So last night I went and got some MAP airflow sensor cleaner. So we're going to clean that, and I don't know if that will help. I have my doubts that will help, but it could. It's a potential, but the MAP airflow sensor is not that old, so I highly doubt that, but you never know. I mean, stuff happens, so we're going to try to clean it. Another problem with the car that's driving me nuts is the exhaust is hanging extremely low for no reason. So later on, I'm going to try and figure out and jacked it up, and I may do my oil change later, which I've not done an oil change in a very long time. You don't want to know how long it's been. So I'm about to pull in the garage, and we're going to smash airflow sensor. If you saw my previous video, it was 57 degrees out, and now it's back down to like 35. So nice. We gotta move this beast. This is the second donor truck that has the transmission I need. That's really the only thing I need it for is the transmission. But yeah, gotta move this thing out of the way, of course. I mean, obviously, but I can't wait to get rid of this thing. Need to tear it apart. This here is a waste truck. As you can tell, it's got some weight reduction. Got half of a Mustang seat and GM. Oh, listen to that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A little bit of belt squeal. Now I don't know exactly where it's coming from, so I'm about to check. I just can't tell where it's coming from. Hopefully it's just a little bit wet from condensation or something. I can't tell where that squeaking's coming from. Alright guys, decided to switch over to the GoPro. So, going to remove the mass airflow sensor. I did forget that these take an Allen screw, which I don't know why. Everything in the Kenny Bell kit takes an Allen screw, which, not gonna lie, it's a little bit annoying. I mean, I have more wrenches than, sockets than Allen screws, so, oh well, it is what it is. But first, we're going to remove the, this piece of the cold air intake. Ow, that hurt. And I just realized I gotta take those off again. Yikes, that's gonna be fun. But you know, zip ties for life. They're easy to replace, and I got over 1,000 of them laying over there. So yeah, let me go grab some and take those off. Alrighty, let's see what I can do here with these. I think I only need to remove this one for here. If it'll come off. Ouch. There we go. This one. Boom, easy break. Alrighty, now let's see if I got the right size here. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen that one up. Usually I want to take this part of the cold air intake off. I don't loosen that up, but since we're taking the mass airflow out to clean it, that is kind of a need. Okay, those are all loose. So what we gotta do now is remove this out of the way, and it can be tight. Oh, I love removing these things. I don't even think that needed a zip tie, to be honest with you. I might just leave the zip tie off that one. Ah, there we go. Ow, I just banged my finger. Always lay your parts where you'll never leave them. Or lose them. Remove this. This is also pretty tight. There we go. That actually wasn't as tight as it was last time. So, this should move up. Look, I don't like these kind of cold air intakes, especially when you go in the fender. I'm going to replace it, but the thing I like about this is that it flexes and you can move it, and it's just so much easier to move around. Remove this bad boy here. Actually, that doesn't need to come all the way out, but I do want to move it up like that out of the way. So I like this because it flexes, and I can actually easily get these out a lot easier. And I'm going to disconnect the battery just to feel safe, because I don't like unplugging things without disconnecting battery. I know some things you can disconnect, but I don't know about the mass airflow sensor, so I don't want to take any risk of frying anything. Okay, battery is disconnected. Now I will feel safe unplugging this thing. I don't know if this will hurt anything. You guys can let me know down in the comments if this will hurt anything unplugging this. But how does this unplug again? Like that. Alrighty, I think I found the right Allen screw or a tool. But everything on the Kenny Bell kit, almost everything, if not everything, is Allen screwed. So if you're going to get one of these kits, that's just a reminder that that's one of the odd things you're going to deal with. And there she is. And I did notice inside of here does look a little dusty, so that could be part of the problem. I mean, it's a possibility. There's no 100%, but my guy at Woodbine, JJ, told me to clean this first, just to kind of get an idea on what else it could be, just to throw this idea out of the way. But it is a little dusty in there, so that could be it, honestly. So I got cleaner over here, actually. So I got this from Advanced Auto Parts. You can get AutoZone 2 mass airflow sensor cleaner. If you guys have the same idea, if you have the same problem, this stuff actually works good. I've used it before, my old mass airflow sensor. So yeah, we're going to spray this here in a second and see what happens. And I'm going to do this over top of this box. Well, I don't have to do it over top of this box, but basically when you clean your mass airflow sensor, if you see those little prongs in there, there's little prongs, and that's what you want to spray. That's what you want to focus on. So that splattered in my face. That tastes good. And the stuff evaporates quick, so I still let it dry for a few minutes after I sprayed my other one. I've seen videos on this before, and it's not too bad. It's pretty simple. And you'll see it, the stuff run right out of the bottom, which is what you want. This stuff smells just like brake clean. I'm not gonna lie, it smells just like brake clean. I wonder if it's like the same stuff. Gonna let that set for a second. Alrighty, got this all cleaned up. It's finally dry, so now just to throw it back together. So I'll come back when she's back together. And bam, got the mass airflow back together. Just gotta cut these zip ties back off. I should call these the David Patterson zip ties, if you get the reference. Okay, so the only thing I won't get done tonight is clean the MAP sensor. But right now you can tell it's still popping out the exhaust. But I don't know if that's part of the issue of the pop. It's, like I said, it's been there for a while. But we're gonna let this thing warm up all the way and do another data log and send it back to him and see if anything changed. I doubt anything changed, but maybe he'll give me more options in the morning once I send him this data log. Well, this thing is a Hemi killer. So update, I don't know why it's so zoomed in, hold on. So, the problem is still there, but not as aggressive, if you know what I mean. But like the whole way on the back roads, I didn't feel it at all. Then I got onto it in the highway, and it's starting to do it just a little bit, but nowhere near as bad. And the car feels like it has a good amount of power back. So I don't know what could be possibly causing it. I done smacked your ass once, don't make me do it again. Freaking Chrysler 300 trying to get the sauce once again. But it's not fully gone, but the drivability is smoother than what it used to be, and the car did gain, it feels like it gained a little bit more horsepower. I will clean the map sensor. But I'm going to talk to him tomorrow, send him an email, tell him that it's running smoother, but it's still slightly there. As soon as I got on the highway, it started again. But, I don't know guys, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't think your gas is supposed to look like chocolate milk. That is awful. You can't even hardly blow it through. It's just now getting more we poured in it. That is pretty bad though. You want some Nesquik or Gallagher's? This is what it looks like. This bottle is perfectly clean too.
Specifically designed for women.
That's what gas is supposed to look like when you spill it. And that's not what it's supposed to look like. That's the difference.
Alrighty, so put it all back in the fuel filter. So last night cleaned the MAF, car started running better. Then after like 30 minutes of driving, the cutout started coming back a little bit, not as aggressive. It did cut out aggressive a few times, but not as bad as it used to be. But that fuel filter was awful. It had chunks in it. It was dirty brown. I guarantee you that's from the evap system, from when the line was off and had all that dirt. I mean, it was rough. So alright, so out on the main road, let's see if she cuts any fuel. Fingers crossed, so far so good. She's fully warmed up, so she should be acting up by now. She did it when it was cold. And she's fine, so far. Knock on wood. Because last night I said she's fine, and she started acting up again a little bit. But so far, knock on wood, she is fine. This is what I hate about this car. It teases me. It teases me so hard, it's not even funny. It's, ugh. But so far, so good. I haven't felt the car this smooth in a good while. So, yeah, I can say I am happy with it so far, as long as it stays like this. But so far, it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's smooth. Very smooth. Air fuel ratio gauge is going wacky, but need a dyno tune still. I'm running on an email tune, so it ain't the best tune in the world. I would get on it, but it is late at night and cops around here are cray-cray. But either way, pulling in to the little store, my little local country store, and I will pick up the camera after we get back to the house. Alright guys, so we got a few things figured out with the car. Clearly we don't have everything figured out. Still doing that like little misfire, but I kind of got that figured out. There's like a bypass valve on the supercharger. If you guys know Kenny Bells, you know what I'm talking about. When you unplug that bypass line, going from the supercharger to the bypass valve, when you close it off and like completely seal it, the misfire goes away. The car seems like it runs better, but as soon as you plug it back into the supercharger, it runs rough again. And I was looking up, it seems like that's common with the Kenny Bell's bypass valve, and Kenny Bell doesn't seem to really care about fixing that issue. It's been an ongoing issue for years. Apparently this thread that I was reading was back in 2009 when this guy had the same issue with the 2.1, so I'm like, yeah, so that's the issue, and I don't think it's going to go away. I mean, the car is going to run fine, it ain't going to hurt it, but the only thing is that the car is not going to sound healthy. It's going to, like at idle, it's going to have like a slight pop, and when you rev it, it's going to act like a misfire. But it's common with Kenny Bell cars, unfortunately, but hey, the car has good power still. It's not losing power, it's not damaging anything, it's nothing bad. So I thought it was like a cracked valve or something. I was terrified that the motor's going to be trashed. Which I'm going to buy another motor and build it one day, but for now, I want to run with this. But we did, I did kind of fix the little misfire or fuel cutting going down the road. As you saw, it's not fully gone, it's still slightly there. I don't know why, but I did clean the mass airflow sensor, as you clearly saw, and it kind of fixed it. It went away totally for like 30 minutes that night. Then it came back, I didn't film any of that. But then, we took the fuel filter off to see what that looked like, and that thing was horrible. I mean, it was bad. And we did find the evap leak too, and you probably saw that in like the last video, I think. But I think when that line was off of the evap leak, I think all the dirt got sucked in there and went straight to the fuel filter, and that's why the fuel filter is in such rough shape. I mean, it looked like chocolate milk. Gas did not look like chocolate milk. That was literally the worst fuel filter I've ever seen. I mean, seriously, I couldn't even blow through the thing. It was so bad. We cleaned it out. I was going to go buy a new one, but AutoZone was closed. They closed at 9 now, which is ridiculous. But I will get a new fuel filter. This is for temporary. I'm going to get a new fuel filter this weekend. And I still want to figure out why my fuel trims are off, which still doesn't make sense, my short terms. They are still off. I mean, the coil packs are new, spark plugs are new. This has been an ongoing issue ever since I put the supercharger on. It may have been an ongoing issue before the supercharger, but I never data logged the car before the supercharger even looked into the short fuel trims. So I'm thinking maybe O2 sensors, something fuel related. It's obviously fuel related, so it's hard to tell what it is. But I would go film outside, but it is cold and super windy. You know, if you see my previous videos, how windy it gets, you can hardly even hear me talk. So that's why I'm in my little new office. If you haven't seen it yet, this is the new office. This is just a short view of it. But I do want to get a banner for up there, a custom banner. So if you guys know where I can get good custom banners at, let me know down in the comments. That would be great, because I do want to get a custom banner for like when I'm filming videos like this in this setup. Alrighty guys, it's New Year's Eve. I got a lot of editing to do. I got a New Year's video that's supposed to drop today, and this is going to be out tomorrow, this video. So this video is in the future, and I'm about to make a video today. It's weird, it's complicated. But yeah, I'm about to make a compilation this year, so I got to get to work. And I got to edit this video first. I'm going to plan on editing this video first. Then I'm going to work on that one. So there's a lot to do. But I truly do appreciate y'all's support. It really means a lot to me. So please leave a like. That literally gives me more, it gives me a big boost of confidence and to keep going with YouTube, and especially comments. I love comments. Comment anything, I don't care. Comments boost my I guess confidence. I don't know about confidence, but it makes me want to do more. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.